Small-scale farmers produce about a third of global food and supply up to 80% of food in parts of Africa and Asia. That's according to the International Fund for Agricultural Development. However, food waste is common due to transport challenges caused by poor infrastructure. In Kenya, for example, farmers lose produce due to production gluts and policies that fail to promote local agro-processing. CGTN's Wilkista Nyabwa toured Nyandarua County in central Kenya, where food is rotting in the farms as people starve in other parts of the country.
The persistent drizzle can't stop the women working on the farm. In fact, it makes their hands fly even faster. This is Nyandarua, an area about 2 hours' drive away from Kenya's capital, Nairobi. Smallholder farmers here grow leafy vegetables, peas, carrots and potatoes, staples on local tables. But this has not been a good season for the farmers.
These potatoes have already matured. We should have harvested and sold them already, but we can't find a market for them.
The brokers who used to buy food from James to transport for sale in bigger markets have stopped coming. Next door, Joseph's neighbor, Njeri, has decided to feed her cows with the smaller potatoes before they rot in the fields.
We used to sell to brokers, but they aren't coming to the farm anymore. There are no buyers.
The farmers say their problems began when the government started to implement the Irish potatoes regulations. The law demands that potatoes be packaged in bags not exceeding 50 kilograms. One such bag sells at just about $5, hardly enough to make a profit. But other regions around the country have continued to pack their potatoes in bigger bags.
When the buyers go to the marketplaces, they find bigger bags and they like those ones. So they saw that we couldn't compete and stopped buying ours.
With the rains coming, it is imperative that farmers in this region start harvesting the food on their farms. And yet, while parts of the country continue to face hunger, in this region there's plenty of food, but no market and nowhere to take it. This comes as Kenya's National Disaster Management Authority has announced that over 2 million people are facing starvation because of droughts in parts of the country. And the question of how to safeguard smallholder farmers' contribution to food security across the continent rears its head.
Small-scale farmers in the context of Africa are very key. They produce 70% of what we are consuming. And unfortunately, half of that goes to waste on the continent because it simply does not get to market. If we crowd the infrastructure that they need, the roads, the energy, the refrigeration, we could actually recuperate quite a lot of that loss.
These are some of the issues expected to come to the fore as the United Nations Food Summit debates how to mobilize resources to ensure access to safe and nutritious food for all.
That will be a space to also call in for more resources, actually a call for action for the transformation that needs to take place. Governments can use tariffs, taxes, and subsidies, income support, to focus and promote nutrition-rich foods.
Across the region, smallholder farmers are also exploring agro-processing options while seeking government support. Through their resilience, they continue to work to stay afloat as they keep populations across the region fed. Wilkista Nyabwa, CGTN.